Greetings everyone, Zannrath here, welcome back to more Hearthstone, some more solo adventures in the Rise of Shadows, the Dalaran Heist. Continuing with normal mode, Wing 5, it is the Kirin Tor Citadel. Go ahead and jump on in. And this is round 3 for me. Let's talk about the new heroes. We got Warlock now, Takan, this Tolvir Prince is forged of hate and stone, and George the Fallen, Paladin, a vengeful Paladin who's breaking vows and faces alike. We're gonna go with him. The last 2 runs, I'll talk about a little bit. But here are so I've beaten, looks like 19. I think I got to 9 and 10 No, I got to 10 and 11 respectively. We got, classic reinforce. Oh, let's talk about them real quick first. So we got reinforce, of course. We have backup, add 3 1/1s to your hand, and then give friendly minions divine shield. I think I'm going to stick with the reinforce. And then we have all the decks unlocked now. We've got the old hero, classic kind of paladin deck. Adventure, which is, I guess it's kind of like a buffing style of deck. And then Holy Flames, I think, is dragon, secret kind of, or dragons? Is it just dragons? There's some secret stuff in here. But anyways, we're going to go with the old hero. We can go random. Wait, what does it say? Start the run with a deck of random cards. Yeah, it's not just a random one of these decks, it's a random deck of cards. We're going to go with this because we want the sound of bells. And I think, let's see if this is still an issue. So, we've got this hero, right? Mari Loom. And then we're going to jump on in. And the last 2 times I've done this, the very first boss encounter, it always shows one encounter, and then it's a different one once you get in there. So, we'll see if it's still going on. It's been like, yep. So it's been like, I think it's been about 4.5 hours or so. I think it came out, or this wing opened today, 10 a.m. PST. So that's one thing that's kind of been, I don't know, interesting. I'm not sure if that's intended or not, but anyways, first run was pretty interesting. I had a pretty decent deck, or at least I had a pretty decent deck in terms of like some really OP pieces. The rest of the deck was nothing too special, not terrible, but nothing too special. Basically, I had, I think it was Dagwig, the 2/5 with stealth. I think it's 3 mana. That when it attacks the hero, it actually steals one of your opponent's cards, which is pretty cool. Let's see. I'll play this out to see if I can get like a noble sack or something, so I can just keep pushing damage. I guess if I do this over the next couple turns, I'll have lethal, right? Well, I had lethal anyways, but we'll see. Anyways, we had that for free. It was discounted from the little tavern brawl, whatever, or not the tavern brawl, but like the tavern, the bartender guy, whatever, right? I also had a free Lich King. That was pretty cool. I also had a free Sound the Bells, which I wasn't sure at that time, but now I know, because this is Echo, and if it gets discounted to 0, right, you get a copy of the exact, or you get an exact copy of the card you played. So the original card cost 0, all the Echoes cost 0. So basically, I think it was after the, let's see what we got here. Passives, minions cost 1 less. That could be okay. Start drawing cards, Battle Cry, we could do that. That doesn't really do with adding anything else. I kind of like that. We can draw extra cards. I kind of like this. Maybe we could build a heavy deck too. Righteous Protector, some mech stuff there, Mims. Overkill, give a minion in your hand. Hand buff, Battle Cries. Kind of like this. I want to try to build like a little bit of a minion-heavy-ish deck. Alchemist Wendy, swap card in each player's hand. Alright, we've seen her before. So yeah, basically I had 3 cards that are free. Lich King, Dagwig, and Sound the Bells. So basically, I think I got the Sound the Bells to be discounted after the first tavern encounter, so starting from boss 4 on. I think that run I got to boss 10. And literally, I think from boss 4 to 8, I drew Sound the Bell at least within like the first, if not in the mulligan, then at least in the first like 1 or 2 draws. And so by turn 2, I was able to hero power and build up, like a minion that basically can OTK, right? So that was fun. And I got to boss 9, which I think at this point, I've done 2 runs. I've seen 9 and 10 twice. How did I get that? Oh, because she gave it to me. Okay, what did she take? I don't know, whatever. I think we're going to do this, because I don't want her to get that. And I don't care, she can have that back, so I don't want to play it out. But 9, 10, I'm guessing 11 and 12 are going to be the same exact bosses too. Because I didn't mention it yet, but this encounter, or this wing, there's basically 5. Okay, let's see. Divine oh, I have lethal from this though, right? Yeah, okay. I was just like, she kind of countered me there, because like, she could just trade this in, and it heals her, but no, she's dead. Anyways, there's 4 extra encounters in this. That's like the gimmick of this wing, I guess. So I'm pretty sure those last 4 bosses are exactly the same, because at least the first 2 I know I've seen twice now. I guess this is fine. What else? That's reasonable. I don't really want that. It's okay. Secret stuff. Do have some secrets. I think I'll go with this. I'm trying to build a minion-heavy deck, like I said. Bookmaster Beichao. Alright, silence all minions. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the last four encounters are all the same. My first run I got to, like I was saying, I think I did boss encounter 4 through 8. Somehow I was able to draw Sound the Bells within the first 2 turns, if not in the mulligan. And so I cheesed out wins that way. I got to encounter 9, which is, I think, her ability. We'll see when we get there. If we get there, hopefully we'll get there. It was, what was it? It was, your turn only lasts 25 seconds. And that was kind of weird because, let's go ahead and play this out first. See what we get. Cast a spell, gain health, or Divine Shield. Let's go with health, I guess. Yeah, for some reason, my turn actually didn't last 25 seconds. It actually gave me a full turn. Whereas I think, I'm just going to hero power first. I think in, like these solo modes, right, there is no timer for your, whatchamacallit. Let's see, how do I want to play this out? I guess I'll do this. Reporting for duty. Well, this is only when they play a spell, they're going to get health, right? You know, whatever. Play that out. But yeah, you don't have a timer, but then that boss, you get 25-second timer to do your turn or whatever. But for some reason, I actually had like a full minute and a half, I think, when I was doing that Sound the Bell kind of shenanigans thing. Oh, I forgot that this is a thing. Yeah, let's go with Mechanic. Sure, why not? But for some reason, I had a full turn. I mean, it ended up being, you know, I actually had a minute and a half rather than forever, which is what I think solo mode usually is. There's no timer, but then you actually get a timer. But it wasn't 25 seconds, which is weird, I think. Oh, I think I did miss lethal, right? I could have done this and this, but whatever. So, anyways, I'm not sure if that was a bug or not, but for whatever reason, the second time around when I played her, I did have a 25-second timer, so I'm not entirely sure what happened there. This minion didn't attack yet, so I'm not really sure why I was trying to do that. But, anyways, so that, basically, I beat her. What I was trying to say is, I was like, oh man, I got countered by that boss, right? Because it was like, oh, I can't, you know, build a an OTK recruit or something on the first or second turn with my Sound the Bells because I only had 25 seconds. I didn't have the APM, but didn't end up drawing Sound the Bells, I think, on that one. Let's continue our story a little bit later. Not a huge fan of any of these. I mean, deal 20 damage split between all enemies. Guess could be reasonable to clear the board. What do we have for buffs? And this could be super good if I can buffer a lot. Right now I only have Blessing and Sound the Bells. I kind of like this though. I mean, 4 for 4/5, pretty good stat line, and then 3 random cards that are free. Could be reasonable. Let's just go with that. I was thinking about that too, but I don't know. Some heal wouldn't be terrible. Some buff stuff here. Gosh, these are not very great. This is kind of meh. Probably gonna pass on that. I don't have a lot of spells where I can utilize, or where I can actually get that Shrivala off, I don't think, right? But the other stuff is okay. I guess I'll take that, and if I get to get rid of that, I might get rid of this, because I don't think I can get that out right now. So, yeah, summarize, sound the bells, it was free. Beat like 4 or 5, I think 5 bosses, 4 through 8, with it on like turn 2 or 3 or whatever. It was crazy, pretty cheesy. 9th boss seemed like it was going to counter me. There was a bit of a bug where her 25-second timer for your turn didn't actually seem to be in effect for whatever reason. But I still beat her, and then I lost in the 10th encounter. So that was run 1. Let's see. Choose an enemy and add it to your deck. Ziliax could be reasonable. I don't have secrets. Transform all 1-cost cards in your deck into legendaries. I don't know if I have a whole lot of 1s, so that might not be great. Remove all. I want to keep some of these. Increased health, add a legendary, fill with new. Let's shuffle. I was gonna say if I could get rid of that, I might, but I don't want to get rid of all of them. So we'll see what's up. We didn't get our C4 random spells and then discount 1 by 2. That would have been pretty sick, but alas. Draw 2 minions from your deck, set their attack and health and cost to 1. We don't really want that. Dollmaster, or Dollmaster, meh. All minions in your hand, 2/2. These are not super great. I guess I'll go with the legendary and maybe just the health. Another Shrivala. Shrivala. Don't think I need another one of those. I guess we can go with Ysera for value. It's kind of heavy, but I don't know. Do I want any of these? Do I care? No, I guess I'm just gonna go with that. I don't know. Do I want any of these? Dollmaster wouldn't be bad now that I have a Ysera in deck. You know what? Whatever. Let's take them. Alright. Remove all friendlies. No, these are reasonable.
Safe travels.
Yeah. Alright. Round 2. Nothing special. I had a crazy deck with that first run. Like I said, I had a free Lich King. I had a free Sound the Bells. I had a free Dadwig, the 2/5 stealth that steals a card when it hits the opponent hero. And the only reason I lost the 10th encounter, which is it's like a spell powered deck, I think it was Archmage. It was Archmage Volgath, or whatever his name is. We'll keep. No, we're not gonna keep that. I think his hero power is like 0 mana, gains. Ysera in hand, that's great. 0 mana, gain. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, still 8 mana, but anyways. I guess we can do that next turn. I guess we know. What is the hero power again? Summon minions and they fight. I wish that was in my deck. Put the Noble Sack up, sure. But second round, or no, sorry, first round. What I was saying is the last encounter on encounter 10, I didn't draw the Sound of the Bell, so I couldn't cheese my opponent like I did before. Probably just hero power in this. But what happened was, I think, oh, that's sad. Deal 4 damage to a minion and your hero. It's probably gonna blow up that. Nope. Okay. It's gonna bump. Could charge into that. Whatever. I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. It's gonna attack into that. Blow up this. Then it's gonna attack into that. Oh, I forgot about the Noble Sack. Well, that actually kind of is not great because this still dies anyways, right? I guess I can silly axe into that. Oh, we got taunt. Okay. I guess we can Ziliax into one of them. Sure, I suppose. Let's go. Yeah. So on that first round, I had the dad wig out, I think early, but it was cleared by all his arcane spells that he gets for free every turn. So that was the reason I lost that one. It was unfortunate, but it was like a pretty sick deck. Cast spells, avenge. I guess we go with avenge. We can go like this. You can do that, draw a card, I guess. Do avenge, sure. So that's how that first one finished up. Unfortunate. It was a really strong deck. Free Lich King, free Sound the Bell, free Dadwig. Pretty strong cards, I think. The rest of the deck was mediocre, but still pretty good. That sucks. Almost got the Ysera coming out soon. I guess I can just play this and I don't know. This is not the best turn, but whatever. Second run, not that exciting of a deck, but still got to the 11th encounter, which ended with a 23 damage Pyroblast. So that was pretty cool. Otherwise, yeah. Sorry, I had to mute the cough, but yeah. Second run deck was not super exciting, but it got pretty close. If I had enough health to survive that, okay, well, appreciate the 7-5. A little bit, but it's okay. Do I have enough? I do have enough, right? Had a cough again, but that's alright. We'll go like this. Yeah. Second run, not that exciting of a deck. Pretty standard, just minions mostly. And still got to the end. Not enough health to survive the 23. Otherwise, I think I probably could have won. Like, I think I did misplay a little bit on that run. Like, I played a little bit too aggressively and played into his hand a little bit. And also played a couple... I played poorly in terms of, like, secret management. I gave him a really strong artifact spell. Let's see, what are we going for here? Protectors, Avenge, got some secrets here. Muster is pretty decent. The Silver Hand, I guess we're going for a pretty, like, you know, minion-based deck, so I guess we'll go with that. Muster for Battle is pretty strong, so always a fan. So we've seen this guy before. 4-mana Animal Companion. But yeah, so I think that second run I probably could have done better if I played better. I just kind of misplayed. Didn't really think through things. So it was unfortunate, but 23 damage, Power Blast is pretty cool. That was like 13 spell damage, right? Because this hero power was +1 spell damage every turn. Alright. I guess that's fine. We can go 1, 1, 2, 3. Maybe we could have kept the 4. I don't know. Whatever. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 now. Or I forgot about that. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're going to do that too. I don't think we need to set this up quite yet. I guess we might as well. I don't know. Maybe I should have... I was like, yeah, don't want to float the mana, but no, let's do it. Okay, whatever. Well, no, that's actually kind of worse, because now this is going to just trade into that, and that's not worth it, so... Well, I guess we play that out, and then we can play this and gain some health. So far, not playing very well, but... I don't think I've seen him have freezing or explosive. I've seen, like, Wandering Monster. What else has there been? Wandering Monster, Rat Trap, I think. Or whatever that card is called. So there's the Wandering Monster. Okay. Do we want the free cards, or do we want health first? I guess we play this to stay on curve, and then we'll play that maybe next turn. Ooh. Woo, okay. I guess we could have played that out, but we'll hold for now. Interesting play there. Don't have any dragons, but it's whatevs. We'll play it like this, I guess. And we'll still sit. How many spells have I cast? I only played the Noble Sack, right? Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. I guess I might as well, because then this hero power. But it's whatever. Let's see. I don't think he has like freezing or anything, so you know what? Let's just go ahead and play this out. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, what happened there? Wait, it didn't set my health to, oh, because of the card itself doesn't have any health or anything, right? It's just the armor. But I think it was kind of funny that we saw the 30 health thing. I was like, wait, what happened? You know what? I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he has AOE. He has like maybe Unleash the Hounds or something. So I think I'm just gonna play this out. I don't think he has Snipe. I don't remember him having Snipe. So we're just gonna go ham. We're gonna go hard in the paint. I don't remember. He does have the cat trick or whatever it's called, but not this time around. We're just gonna go ham and just clear him. This one maybe? Nope, that one. I guess that makes sense too. I think we're donezos, right? We have enough? Just enough. We had this in hand as well, and we had this as well, but alright. So made quick work. Alright. Elixir of Vim, passive draw, an additional 2 cards each turn. You're immune to fatigue. I mean, I guess that's kind of good because I have a lot of minions and I can just play stuff. And they're discounted. So maybe I do want that. Start of the game, 2 cursed cards. I think curse is just the one where they don't play it, they deal 2 damage to themselves, right? At the start of their turn, and resourcefulness. I had this last time, and it was in one of my last runs, and it was actually it was pretty good sometimes, and it was pretty meh other times. So, you know what? I think I'm just gonna do this because I think I can actually play out my cards pretty quickly and just swarm. Right? We're gonna go hardball here. Let's go with these more minions. Bob, sounds good. All right, we're gonna go with the go ham, hard in the paint strategy. Hope our opponents don't have AoE, which I know some of the later ones, the guaranteed ones, in like I think 10, will have more the guy who gets his free arcane spells. He's not guaranteed to get them, but he gets arcane explosions and stuff. All right, add all enemy minions to our deck, and they get +1. That's reasonable, I suppose. Reduce the cost of a random card in your adventures deck. That's how I got my Lich King to 0. Choose a friendly minion. It gains 4/4, but costs 2 more for this run. Essentially, it costs 1 more because I have the thing. Well, no, it's still, yeah, it essentially costs 1 more than its stated value because I have the buff thing. Look at 4 spells and choose one to remove. Do we have any that I want to remove? I don't remember. Remove all friendly minions. These are reasonable. Let's reduce something in here to see what's up. Okay. Well, that strategy is viable now. Add all enemy minions. I think this is reasonable. These are okay minions, right? They cost 5 free and 2. That's fine. Let's do that. Do I want to remove one? Do I have one that are there any spells that I want to remove? I don't recall. I don't think I want to fire any of these guys. We'll just sit with that. Alright, so Sound of Bell strategy is viable now. So we'll see what's up. Ranger Arha? Battlecry Havoc, and let slip the Alley Cats of War. Arha's call. Your next Battlecry triggers an additional time. Alright, 2 mana. Seems legit. Let's go. Elixir of Vim. Draw me some cards. No fatigue damage. Only problem is I might mill cards, but I think I can, I can swarm enough. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little bit skeptical about how that's going to turn out, but we will see. I'm going to toss everything back, I think, to try to get some early game stuff. Of course, we're going to draw 3 a turn, so it's not like it's Sarah, that's great. It's not like it's going to be that difficult to try to draw a lot of stuff, but we'll see. Do I start with the Noble Sack again? I don't think I do. Yeah, we're gonna learn from our lessons last time. We're gonna play that out. Elec. I mean, the Noble Sack could have helped there, but whatevs. That rocket on his back, on the muscle's back, it reminds me of what do you call it? The Wowhead logo, right? Oh, I'm gonna mill next turn, I think. Uh-oh. Not good. My hand, I need to draw some cheap stuff, otherwise I'm gonna mill. I can play one thing I can play two things technically, I guess. Well, looks like we millin'. We chillin' like a millin'. That's sad. That's the problem. Like, look at this hand. What is this? I need my cheap stuff first. That was the problem with this, with picking this. Can't empty my hand fast enough. I guess I can do a couple next turn. I can do 2 next turn. I don't know. 3 health. Okay. What do we mill? That's fine-ish, I guess. Bump, bump. I guess we do it like this. Play that. Play that. Play that. I guess another Committed Spirit next turn. Not gonna mill this turn, but I guess we can play 2. Yeah. Alright. Double draw. Life Drinker. Seems legit. Maybe I should have thought this through a little bit more before I picked that elixir, but whatever. Yeah, this is not great right now. I'm gonna overdraw next turn. I had one more, I think, right? There it is. 1. I can play 2 at most, right? Guess we do that.
Was that supposed to impress me?
I mean, I might as well play that out. Because that way this is at least cheaper next turn. Don't float any mana. I don't know. I've been milling too many cards here. Explosive, maybe? Life Drinker. Sound the Bell. Well, I can lethal this turn, right? With the Sound the Bell. Alright, let's go. Who are we buffing? I guess we're gonna buff that guy. Well, so far hasn't been an issue, but... Or at least this round, the drawing a little too much hasn't been an issue, but I need to get more early game cards. Otherwise that might not work out. Because I'm going to be milling too many cards. How much damage do we need? Let's just get this set up. Alright, got a little bit more to go. I'm gonna mill Sound the Bell one of these days. Pretty soon, I think. It'll be pretty exciting. Alright. 2 more. Let's go. Bump. Alright. So, I need to pick early game cards. Minions that are cheap. Play them out so on the board. I'm gonna dilute my deck a little bit more with some cheaper minions. Play multiple at a time. I don't know if I want to add more value to my hand because I'm just going to be milling so much. I guess we can do this again. These are 2 mana minions, basically. But I don't want Shrivala. How many spells do I have? Mana-wise. 3. Weapons don't count, right? This is a spell, technically, I think, right? So that's 9 total. 13 rather, sorry. Yeah, I have 13, so I can't even get them out. I really don't need that in my deck. Gosh. I guess we can take this. This is more cheap cards. Whatever, let's take that then. Anari? Duskgrove? This druid speaks for the trees, and they have nothing nice to say. Well, if you have nothing nice to say, you shouldn't say it at all, right? That's what we were taught in, like, kindergarten or something. Summon Protectors, hero power, summon a 2/2 treant with taunt. That's a ominous looking. That's pretty cool art look. Or artwork. The look of the art. Alright. Hopefully we can either get another one of those treasures or artifacts, whatever they're called, that discounts my minions. I don't know. Too many cards that are like just clogging up my hand.
A naughty!
Last turn. Milled a couple times.
I'm here!
Alright.
I guess we will have to do it ourselves.
Cheap stuff, cheap stuff. Don't want to mill, don't want to mill. Alright. We got 1. That's free though. 2. So we got some early stuff. Alright. Guess let's just do this. Start. Oh, she starts with a little bit more mana. She starts with 2 mana. I didn't realize that. I know at 8 they have 3 mana to start. So then when they start, actually they have 4, I think. But let's see. I guess we play this. We bump like that. I'm not gonna overdraw next turn. I can only play 1 card next turn unless I draw a 1 mana minion. Bump, I'm guessing. Yup. Doesn't have anything else. Okay, there we go. Do we do Spirit? I don't have a lot to buff right now, so I think I'm just gonna do this. Not gonna mill next turn. I can play at least two next turn. Okay, I see you. Alright, we get to play that for free, so that's good. I'm gonna be drawing a card with this. That's not gonna get buffed, unfortunately.
As you desire.
I guess I can play that. Bump.
Rise, my beautiful tree.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about the noble sack, so that's gonna survive. That's good. I can play 2 next turn, so I'm gonna be milling. Starting to mill. These cards are way too heavy. Come on, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, maybe I do that. I'll mill, but I can get rid of that. Or I can do that and try to that. I guess I just play this out, play that out, and then we can do this next turn, hopefully. I don't mind taking 8. He's probably going to kill one of these. Probably going to kill that guy, actually. But we can do this next turn. Perhaps. There's the trade. I don't want to draw a card, no! Oh, gosh. Yep. Actually, I don't really need to do this quite yet, because this is going to die anyway. Well, might as well, I guess. We can do this. I guess we play that out. And sure. Alright. We're chilling and we're milling.
We shall make mulch out of you.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a bad feeling that this is not gonna work out. Mini bot. Okay, not terrible.
Must I slay you again?
Didn't draw, so that's good. Play this out, and I can do that. So I can play this, mech it, do this, do that. I guess we might as well do that and keep the minions on board. She hasn't shown any like hard removal or AoE yet, so not gonna mill next turn, but okay. Doll Master. How many cards can I play? I can play this. I can't really play a whole lot, actually, because I don't have the space. I can play 2. I guess I can play this.
Weapon ready.
Does it get to rush again? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, that foiled my plans. Kind of don't want to play that because I don't want it to die and get a bunch of I guess, sure, why not? I'll go ahead and swing here, because I think I'm going to be using this next turn, or at least something next turn. Actually, if I do this, do I have lethal? Taunt there, so that's 2, 10. This is 10, 16, 25. 25 damage plus plus 7 is 32, so not quite. Do I just clear his board and then repopulate? I guess I do that. And then... Because I don't want to... I feel like he probably has like a Savage Roar or something. So I'll go ahead and do that. And just throw like some minions on board or something. The muscle. Sure, you know what? Let's play that. Play some stuff for free, potentially. Or not. We can mill too, but I think it doesn't matter if we mill, because I'm just going to play this next turn. And, okay. How much damage is this, though? 7, 14... Yeah, still not enough. Ah, there goes the Sun of Bells. Whatever. Alright. You know what? I guess I could trade one of them in and play something for 2. Or one of these guys, I guess, for free. Death Rattle, Sway, Rain Enemy, sure. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. And then play that out. Did you say for Carl? That's his little buddy, or whatever, in the other adventure mode, right? Alright. I mean, we mill a lot of cards, like, all the time, but so far it hasn't been super detrimental, but I can imagine in the later kind of installments of this, it's probably going to be, because I want my resources. So, I'm actually not... I think I kind of screwed myself here. I don't think I should have picked the draw so many... card 1. Not unless I have something to generate value, which I don't have right now, so I don't know. And this is still a dead card in hand, because I'm not playing enough. I'm not gonna, or my deck doesn't have enough spells to be able to play that at all. So, Flyby, Gnomish, Master Scheme. Deal 1 damage, draw a card, gain 1 armor, summon 1 Boombot, upgrades each turn. You have a minion, charge Wind Fury, Divine Shield, steal, shuffle Boon Kaboom. Okay, that's reasonable, I guess. Deal 1 damage, draw 1 card, which I don't want to do. Gain armor. You know what? Whatever. Flyby. Alright, cheap stuff. Come on, a new challenger. Discover a 6 minion. Summon. No. More cheap stuff. Secrets trigger twice. That's too heavy. I guess we go with the cheapest stuff. They're not minions, but they're pretty cheap. I guess that's a minion, so we'll take Secret Whispers, or whatever it was called. Harrow, Setting Sun. Have I seen this guy before? Give all minions -2 attack until your next turn. Darken. Yep. Okay, I think so. Okay, so I need to... I don't know what I need to do. I'm just trying to build this deck to be, like, really cheap so I can just play a bunch of stuff every turn, but, like... I don't know. I don't like the... I feel... I don't know. I feel like I'm losing too. Like I'm gaining a lot. Obviously, I'm playing a lot of cards, right? I'm playing cards I otherwise wouldn't have been able to draw into as quickly. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like the cards that are being milled. I just feel like I'm gonna need them to be there for me. I'm gonna need them to be there for me. Wait, why? Oh, this costs 1. I'm gonna need them to be there for me as like as a resource, against other, you know, encounters and stuff, or in the later, more challenging encounters. We're gonna go. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I'm not super happy about that. Kind of a waste of the Divine Shield, but I don't know. Okay. I think I'll just go with the sword here. Poke. How many cards? 8, so I won't mill next turn.
Is that weapon ready?
And I do have the ability to drop a couple things. Well, 2 cards. Maybe I don't know. It's gonna take that. That's fine, I suppose. Fortunately, you don't get the Divine Shield, but that's whatevs, I guess. Dolan. Not Dolan, so let's call it Dorian. Play that. Do I have any more? I think I have an Argent Square, so I'm thinking I'm drawing here, but... Nope, I do have other Divine Shield stuff. Okay, so... Again, gonna be a million 2 cards, but... Man. If it was like draw 3, unless like you're gonna mill, then don't draw them, then that would be like super sick. But that's too OP. Number Surrender is fine. Muster is fine, I suppose. We can play enough to not mill.
Weapon ready.
I maybe just leave this up like that for now. How does normal sack trigger twice though? Do I get this one dies and then do I get another one that doesn't die? Or I guess that's how it works then. So he's going to attack this one now. Alright. Bump there. Okay. Okay, interesting. Reduce the attack of all enemies by 2. Oh, gosh. Gosh. Gush? Why did I say gush? That's weird. Reduce the attack of an enemy minion. Never mind, okay.
For me.
How do I want to do this? I can play multiple cards out. I would need to sack some stuff. I can probably sack this. Do like this. I guess that's one way I can get the Cheval out, right? Play this. I'll play that. Play that. Not gonna get anything out there, but that's fine. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Darkness and go.
Okay. So far, not terrible. Oh, okay, that's a little rough. That's a little rough. Well, that's very rough. I actually didn't realize all my things would die, but whatever. And I'm gonna mill, so that's cool. That's fine. That's meh, I guess. Alright. There's that. What do you play? Copy a minion from your opponent's deck.
Here you go.
That's a good one. He's probably got 2 of those. Resurrect. Really likes that Thalnos. Alright, well we got the OTK, so we're gonna be here for a while though. Gonna be here for a while. Alright. So yeah, I mean I guess this is reasonable because I just have so much value in hand. But it's a little overwhelming to me because I'm like, I really don't want to be milling cards. It's like, you know, you speed it up obviously by drawing so many cards, but you mill some cards, so it's like you hope that you don't mill the good cards. And if you're gonna mill anything, you hope you mill something that's not as great. So I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I'm definitely reaping the benefits. I don't know how these would have turned out if I wasn't drawing so many cards and being able to, like, you know, have options. And, you know, like this, right? The 11th card from the bottom, or like, you know, 19 cards in, I finally get the sound of bells on turn 8 and get to kill him before, you know, things get really out of hand. So that's the benefit there, obviously, of drawing cards. But yeah, like I said, you know, what happens if I, you know, last encounter, I milled the sound of bells, or sound the bells. what if I have to play like a really long game where, you know, I'm drawing all my cards, but I lose, you know, a third of my deck? Is it worth speeding up the game to having, you know, all those options up front and then not having a third of the deck? It's like playing with a 20 card deck or something, essentially. Maybe not that extreme, but I don't know. Still pretty torn. I mean, I'm obviously reaping some benefits that I'm not, like, you know, appreciating as much, like I mentioned, just because I'm getting a lot of cards in hand, having those options. And it's hard to appreciate that, I think, at least for me, versus, like, I see a card being discarded, and it's like, man, I could have used that for something, but we shall see. We shall see. Almost there. Getting close. Might as well do that. Guess we might as well do this too, save some APM. I think that's actually good, right? Less things to click on. Save some of that StarCraft APM for later. Take a sip of water. Get refreshed. Alright, so here we go. Challenge number 9. Magistrix, Noroa. Still don't know how to pronounce her name. 25-second turns, for me at least. For her, not so much. So yeah, like I said, the first time I played where I had the free sound the bells, I was like worried. I was like, oh no, now I'm going to get countered. But then, for some reason, it actually had full turns. I actually had a rope, but it was like full, like 1.5 minute turns or whatever. You know, 1 minute 15 seconds. I can't remember how long a standard Hearthstone turn is supposed to be. But the second time around, I didn't have the free sound the bells. It was, you know, 25 seconds, roughly. I didn't sit there and count, but it was like, oh yeah, very quickly the rope, you know, started burning, whereas the other time was like, I literally just sat there and waited for like a minute, and then the rope started burning. Oh, I have to play that card? I thought it was just automatic. I guess it makes sense because it's like, you know, it had a cost, so I don't know why I didn't think that, but okay, whatever. Alright, free secret. Maybe counterspell? Not sure. Alright. I think I'm gonna play this and see if this is like counterspell or something. Getaway Kodo I think is reasonable. Nope, that's fine. I'll go ahead and just bump. Next turn probably gonna play this. Or maybe the muscle and try to play some stuff for free. Actually, I'm not gonna have room in my hand to do that, right?
You really don't have time to
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we have lethal. Oh gosh. Well, yeah, see look, now that I have sound the bells in hand, the clock is not ticking. Oh crap. Oh no. I got played. It actually does have a timer. Oh gosh. Spread the wealth. Spread the wealth. Can I get one more? One more? Nope. Alright, well. No OTK. But, alright, well. That was definitely different from my first run. Alright. So what are we playing here? We can play 2 cards. Guess I might as well. I guess I should have tested, see if that's explosive. That's fine. Kill that one. But then I'm gonna milk. Okay, should have played that first then, because I'm gonna milk cards. But whatever's. Now I'm gonna milk 3 card. Oh wait, what happened to the other one? Shouldn't I have gotten another one? Or no, that died first when this was in my hand, right? But no, I forgot about that. They're milling me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, that's fine, I suppose. Let's see what we got here. Another explosive, maybe. Indeed. Oh, that was the one that actually came off of the whatever. The scientist. She does have block, I believe. Can I play multiple cards? I can play this. So I'm just gonna play, yeah, I'm just gonna play, no. I'm just gonna play that then. Oh, counterspelled. Well, that's fine. I think we're in an okay-ish spot. I don't think she has, like, AoE. I don't recall if she has AoE, but we'll see what's up. Could I have played around that? Not with my current hand, but I could have just waited, but whatever. Okay, get Sarah in hand, that's fine. That's fine, I suppose. That's fine, I suppose. I guess we play the... Oh. Yeah, you know what, let's do it. Divine Shield, maybe? Or not Divine Shield, thingy? Nope. What was I gonna say? Explosive Rune. Alright. Sure. Still gonna mill a bunch, but I think it doesn't matter at this point. Could be block. That's free. Draw a secret. And play it probably. Yep. Alright. So we can go... Can I test for counterspell somehow? Maybe. Yep. I guess we might as well... Ew. What happened there? Oh. Spell Bender. I thought it was counterspells for some reason. Okay. That's fine. Guess we play that? I think I'm just gonna go for... Yes. Was that... That wasn't 25... That was more than 25 seconds, wasn't it? I guess we do that. And if it's blocked, then we do that. Alright. Who said owie? Was that her? Or was that this guy? Probably this guy. Okay, that's free. Hopefully not another... Well, even if she had another block, she could have played it regardless of this. So... I was going to say, like, I shouldn't have given her this, because then she can play a block for free, but she would have been able to play the block for free anyways. Alright. So far so good. Still milling, but, alright, fill the board. Taunt, battle cry, replace all other cards with random legendary minions. Sure, let's go for it. Deal damage, What was the other one? I didn't even pay attention really, but this is fine. Oh, but now if I get legendaries, they're gonna cost... Yeah, I should have... I mean, I thought about that, and I was like, whatever, I don't care. For some reason, I feel like, even though I'm getting... This is like, what? Boss 10? It's like, yeah, it's pretty far. It's like... It's kind of... It's still... It just still feels kind of like a throwaway run or something to me, because I'm like, I don't know about this drawing so many cards thing, so... I don't know. Not a great mentality to have, unfortunately. Well, not a great mentality to have, period. Unfortunately, I don't know. No rest of that sentence. Okay, so I guess we go ahead and just drop that. Next turn is probably going to be this to get the buff, the taunt and divine shield. Then we'll probably just do this, and then this the following turn. Maybe do one of those guys. Alright, so we got some cheap stuff to play out early on, so that's good. Still probably going to be milling, but, yeah. So he has 0 mana, add a random arcane spell, missiles, greater arcane missiles, blast, explosion, anything else? I'm sure there's other stuff I don't remember right now. He's going to probably attack. I'll attack here. He'll probably attack with this next turn instead of that, but... Oh, I forgot, actually, you can do this, too. Oh, I can give this Divine Shield. Do I want to give this Divine Shield? Trade there. Hit there. Or do I want minions on board? I guess minions on board is probably... I mean, this is still a minion on board, too.
Do you know how long?
Give Divine Shield and Taunt. It already has Taunt, so maybe I'm just going to do it this way. I'll take the damage. Do it like that. Mill some cards next turn. I do have this guy. So... Wait. Replace all other cards with random legendaries. That means him, too. I forgot about that. But that's fine. I think. Hopefully. We're going to be playing 2 cards here. We're going to play this and this. Go ahead and bump there. I think he has Mana Bind. 4 duplicates. Yep. Okay. So what did I duplicate again? It's the one that if you have secrets or something like that, something happens, right? No, spell damage. Okay, 2/3 will spell 2 spell damage each. Could drop this.
This has always come easily to
Replace
me.
all his spells with legendaries instead.
Taste arcane power.
Never mind. There goes all my dudes. Oh, we have the OTK then. Alright. Well, we'll do this and that. Alright. We're gonna be here for a while. That's what, 77 left? Alright. So, well, sorry for coughing into the mic, but imagine this, but like every boss from boss 4. That was basically my first run. So, get to cheese this guy out. I mean, yeah, I guess with this sound the bell thing, like, drawing so many cards and being able to draw into it is like pretty sick. How do I have 22 cards in my deck still? I feel like I should have less if I'm drawing 3 a turn, and it's been, what, 5 turns now? Did I add stuff to my... Oh, because it doesn't start... It's not a standard 30-card deck, right? Never mind. Makes sense. So, I don't know how you guys doing. It's like... I think this literally I remember I was, like, timing it on my first run. I think by the time I got to like 8-9-ish boss, or like boss like 7-8-ish, where it's like 70-80 something health, I think it literally took me like 3 to 4-ish minutes to get an OTK. Because it's 1 attack at a time, right? I guess we can do this too. Oh, I already attacked, never mind. That's dumb. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not like it costs any mana here. I was like, yeah, might as well, you know, get 4 extra damage in. That doesn't take 4 clicks. And it's like, wait, no, I already attacked. Wait, what did I attack with? Did I attack with the mustard weapon to kill something? Huh. I don't know. No, yeah, I did. I remember it now. Yeah, because I was like, oh, might as well get this damage in. It's like, nope, could have saved 3 clicks. I guess technically this is like 1 click. So save 2 clicks then, I suppose. 3 extra damage, because I still would have to click, like, you know, click to attack. I did that already, so that's equivocal. This just would have been 3 more damage. But I had to play this out. Which I did anyway, so I wasted that click, but if I didn't misplay, would have saved me 2 clicks, I think. If you get what I'm saying, where I'm coming from. Alright, almost there. This is definitely riveting gameplay, I'm sure. At least it wasn't like 5 bosses of this, which is my first run. I kind of wanted that first run to succeed, just because it would have just been... Literally half the video would have just been me buffing 1 minion with Sound the Bells. Alright, we're getting close. Was this 6 more? 5 more? Cool. I probably could do this faster, but I feel like I just want to make sure I'm actually getting it and not misclicking anything. It doesn't really matter because it's free, but like still. I don't know. Alright, cheesing our way to victory. Let's see what we have on, so this is where so that was where that last battle was where my first run ended. This is where my last one ended. Archmage Kalik. It's just a matter of time before he's the next Malagos. Dragon Wrath, 2 mana, give your hero power, or give your hero +1 spell damage. Currently has 0, of course, starts with 0. So let's see how this goes. I think he has mana bind. So the problem that I had last time, where I think I threw the match basically, was I gave him I think it's called the ... candle or something like that, where it's like it's twin spell 3 times. So it's basically, and it deals 3 damage to all enemy minions, or all enemies? No, all enemy minions. So basically, it's 4 3 damage AoEs. Where for him, you know, obviously with a spell power, with the spell power, he's doing much more than that. But anyways, what happened was I think I used it and I forgot. He had a secret up. I've seen him play Mana Bind before. He had another secret up. I should have thought about like, oh, it could be Mana Bind again. I gave him that. Because I wanted to clear his board. So, and then from there I basically couldn't really play a whole lot because he just AoE him down my things for the next, like, 3-4 turns. Alright, so he has Mana Bind here. We're gonna go ahead and play this and that. I'm pretty sure that's Mana Bind, because the two spells that or two secrets I remember. Nope. He has Explosive Runes. Okay, that's fine too. I do know he has Mana Binds, and he has Explosive Runes evidently too, so have to play around. I'm probably gonna save this to try to counter his Mana Bind. Or I can OTK him. The cheese. The cheese. I'm sure people are definitely sick of hearing that, right? Let's just play this out so I don't, like... I only have one card I can play. Come on, let's go. Wow, guys. Alright. Well, that's the strat. That's the strat. You can't see me right now, but I'm shaking my head. This is like pretty silly, pretty stupid. But I take it. I'll take it. For this being my third run, previous to also going very deep to Encounter 10 and Encounter 11, all of which took an hour plus. Happy to finish this up. Still, obviously, of course, have the heroic encounters to deal with, which are, I'm assuming, much harder. Also, I did mention this before in a previous video, I think in like the Wing 2 clear, but, or Wing 3, one of those wings. But heroic actually was already unlocked. Like, once you beat a wing, I think, you can do heroic. You don't have to beat all of the wings to unlock heroic mode, like it was... Actually, no, what previously... Maybe I'm misremembering. For some reason, I thought you had to clear the whole normal mode, and then you unlock heroic. I think they did do that in some of the later... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the case, but I'm trying to remember, like, in Nax Ramis, did we have that? I don't recall. Actually, do we have heroic mode? No, we didn't have heroic mode for this type of adventure, right? Because we always had heroic modes for like the ones where it's like a set specific encounter. And since we've gotten this type of adventure mode, where it's like you have a pool of bosses and you have to beat 8 of them in a row or whatever, since, what was it, Dungeon Run that introduced that or something? I don't think we've had a heroic mode, so... I don't know. I'm kind of very curious. Because like, the other heroic modes were basically centered around like strategy and deck building, whereas here it's like it's still based on like deck building, right? But it's random the way your deck is built. Whereas the other ones where it's like it's just one encounter, right? You think about like Nax Ramis, right? It's just one encounter. You know kind of what to expect. It's just that their hero powers and their cards or whatever are more powerful, right? And whereas here it's like it's still the same thing, but they're random bosses each time. You have to beat 8 of them in a row, rather than like, just one boss at a time. Like each heroic encounter is just the one boss. And, yeah, so it's like, you can spend, like, an hour getting to, like, boss 12 and then lose on the last one. It's like, well, you didn't clear anything. Whereas the other ones, it's like, I can spend an hour trying to beat one boss, but once I beat that boss, it's done. I can move on to the next one. I don't have to, go through all 12 bosses to try to get it to count to clear. But I also don't know how the heroic mode works for this type of Tavern Brawl. Like I said, or not Tavern Brawl, this type of adventure mode, solo mode, adventure, whatever it's called. Because obviously it's different, right? This is like the first time we've had a heroic mode where it's like you have to face 10 or usually 8, in this case 12 bosses in a row. If you lose once, like, none of them count as a clear. Or maybe it does. Maybe you start from, like, Encounter 5. If you got to Encounter 5, you beat it. You go to a 6, you lose. You start at Encounter 5 again. I don't know. Hype Blaster. I like that. Yeah, Flyby is meh. We'll go with the Hype Blaster. Hard clear. Archmage Khadgar. Ingenious, Inscrutable. Indefatigable. In your way. Summon Elemental. Oh, 3 mana. Summon a 2/3 Elemental. It copies your spells. What does that mean? Does that mean every Elemental he has, he plays a spell, it'll cast a copy of it? That seems OP. That seems OP. Alright, start the game. Sneak around a little bit. I was like, oh, I really hope it doesn't crash, because it looked like it froze for a little bit. I was like, man, that's some interesting art. He doesn't have his staff, though, which is kind of odd to me, but... Alright, we could... I think I'm going to play this. You know what, let's keep that just in case. Might as well just have... I mean, it's might as well have something on 2 to play as well. I guess we can always hero power, but, you know, whatever. Alright, so let's see what this does here. Alright, so we might go 1-2 instead now. Red alert! Can we sound the bells? Don't play a spell here. Okay, don't kill my thing. And we just sound the bells and just cheese. Okay, he's obviously gonna kill it, right? It makes no sense. I guess we play this. No, let's play this now, because now it has taunt and thingy. So, all right, not gonna overkill anything, so that's fine. Can we sound the bells? Let's sound the bells. Hype blaster. All right. We can play a couple things out, I think, right? We can play 3 things. We'll go Getaway Kodo, Avenge. I'm kind of worried he has another one of these, so I might just go with Getaway Kodo. When attacked, Divine Shield, so we'll do that. And we'll do Getaway. We won't wait. Oh, because we, yeah, okay. I was like, didn't I play 3 cards? I was like, yeah, but I drew 1, so I'm still going to mill. So I'm going to mill again, because Getaway Kodo, okay. Maybe I should be thinking these things through a little bit more, but that's fine. Oh boy! Let's go. Let's hope one of these guys survives. Do I just buff? What are the odds he has hard removal for 2 minions? You know what? Let's go. We're gonna commit. We're gonna spend like probably what, 10 minutes buffing both of these up to be able to kill him next turn. And if he can somehow, with 7 mana, hard remove both of them, then he deserves the win. Because this is, like, the cheapest, dumbest thing. Like, this is probably, I don't know, is this worse than kill the Zod behind a taunt? Because there was that bug, I'm not sure if it was a bug or if just, like, a programming, not a bug, like, it was unintended, but, like, just poor AI scripting, where if you had to kill the Zod, the AI in adventure modes just would not attack. Or if you had to kill the Zod behind a taunt. Because I guess the AI is like, oh, they have a kill the Zod. If I kill the minion, it's moot. I'm just taking damage, and the minion's going to come back, right? Even if, I'm pretty sure this was still the case, even if it was like they can kill the taunt and kill the Zod with their minions. Let's say they have like 2 mountain giants, and you have like a kill the Zod behind a, I don't know, a Tazdingo, a Senjin Shield Master or whatever, right? Like they could attack the next. Like, so like you play your Kel'Thuzad behind your Senjin, and then you pass, and they have 2 mountain giants on board or something, right? On that, like that, right? They could kill the Senjin. They can, right? And then the mountain giant. Let's say they're both at full health or whatever. And they kill the taunt, and then they can kill the Kel'Thuzad. But no, the AI is like, oh, they have Kel'Thuzad. There's a taunt in the way. I'm not gonna kill minions because you know, they'll come back. I think, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess the idea, I think the way the AI probably is scripted is that if there's Kel'Thuzad, because it has that effect, it's probably programmed to try to target things like that first, and then because there's a taunt in the way and it can't do that, and it's also, I guess, programmed to try to not to kill minion. It's probably a combination of, it has this effect, so it tries to kill that first. But because there's a taunt, then it can't do that. So, but I think usually if it was like another powerful minion like Ragnaros or something, right? They would still try to target that first. Couldn't because of the taunt, kill the taunt, and then run that script. But I think the part where it's like they try not to kill minions when Kel'Thuzad is alive, there's probably some sort of script in there or something that's like, if Kel'Thuzad is alive, avoid killing minions. I mean, that's not obviously how the script is written, because I'm pretty sure that's not proper script, like, writing terminology, not terminology, but like, I don't know, syntax. I don't know. But like it's like if Kel'Thuzad is alive, then don't kill minions. But there's some script that's like, you know, if Kel'Thuzad is up, attack Kel'Thuzad as first priority. But it can't do that because taunt is in the way. But then the other script is like, okay, well, Kel'Thuzad is up, don't kill minions then. So it doesn't do anything. Even though it could kill the taunt and then kill Kel'Thuzad to prevent the effect from going off at the end of the turn, it would not attack. So I think maybe it's lazy programming. Maybe it's like just an oversight in the programming, an unintended consequence of they wanted to do, you know, they wanted to program the AI to be conservative or something like that, but didn't work out. So anyways, yeah, I don't know. I usually I mean, I'm not the best, I think, at just randomly talking about stuff to fill time, but we've got a lot of time to fill. I bet somehow, oh, he's gonna blizzard, and somehow I'm gonna die, right? Like, he's gonna blizzard and stall out, and somehow I'm just not gonna be able to attack for like forever and die. Something bad. I feel like, I mean, if this works, obviously it's like the stupidest thing ever. It's like silly cheese and whatever. But like, for some reason, I just feel like something is gonna happen, and he's gonna be able to deal with this somehow. We've seen one blizzard, probably has another one at least. We only saw one turn. This has taunt, so it's not like he's gonna be able to stall me for a couple turns and then just like OTK me somehow through, you know. Well, I guess we have that too to give Divine Shield, but it has taunt, and I don't know. He can polymorph one thing, or actually no, he's gonna Hero Power for 3 mana, right? Play polymorph, and then, you know, hit one of these guys with the polymorph, and then this is gonna, you know, it copies your spells. I don't know, like, I don't know what that means. Like, does it mean when he plays a spell, he'll get another copy of it for each whatever elemental he has? Or is it like, it'll cast another one? The way it's worded, because like, I think if it actually is what I'm thinking in terms of like, it'll cast another one, I think it usually say it'll cast another one, target is random, or something like that, right? But when it says it copies your spells, I kind of think, I guess it will just give you a copy of the spell. So, hopefully it's the latter, not the former, because if it is the former, he's going to Hero Power, Polymorph, and then Polymorph the other one. I swear, right? So, we'll see. Have not gotten to this boss encounter yet, so this is my first time facing him. Just going to completely bypass mechanics. This is kind of like, like in the Race to World First, like in World of Warcraft, where it's like, you know, there are some guilds that are just trying to find the bug or like a glitch or something, and then they like exploit that to like skip mechanics or whatever. But this is like a built-in thing, right? Because you can obviously get this Sound the Bells discounted in a number of ways. My last run, where I didn't have this discounted, I actually did have Emperor Thorazan. So there was like one boss where I was able to, like, you know, have this in my hand twice, or have this Sound the Bell in my hand, and Emperor Thorazan, his effect ticked twice, and so it was free. It didn't matter because at that point I was already winning, but you know, there's other ways to getting this discounted even within the game outside of this brawl, or not brawl, sorry, this is solo mode, and those little tavern things. I think that's why I keep saying brawl. It's like because I think tavern, it's like tavern brawl. But anyways, we'll see how he wants to hard remove this next turn, or maybe he'll blizzard this turn and then polymorph the next 2 turns, or he'll blizzard this so I can't kill him now, but then he'll polymorph on the turn after that, double polymorph, right, with 8 mana. All right, well, this is silly. I guess with this strategy, the drawing the extra cards is not that bad, right? 25 cards left. Probably had like a 40 card deck or something like that, or a little bit more. I'm actually not sure. We start with a 10 card deck, right? And then you add 3 cards for the first 8 bosses or something like that, or the first 7 bosses. I don't recall. That would put you at roughly like 30-ish, and then you can potentially get more cards from the taverns. I actually don't remember, like, because there are, like, there is a deck limit, right? Is it like 50 or something, or 45 or 40 or something like that? Like, if you just do, like, I used to do this thing back in the day where I had to, like, or I probably can't still do it, but, like, if I had to play, like, 50 or 30 Druid cards or something, I would just make a deck, play against a friend, where I just have, like, Gadgetzan, Auctioneer, and, like, Jade Idols, and you just keep shuffling Jade Idols into your deck. And I think there's a card limit. I'm pretty sure there is. It's, like, I think 50, at least 50. It would at least cap at 50, but it may be lower, like 40 or 45-ish. So, alright. Your turn. Polymorph. Go for it. Azure Drake is not enough. FYI. Oh, hey. That's cute. Alright, well. Jeez 'em. Was it well-deserved? Questionable, but I'll take it. Gosh. That's... How many? That's 3 of the last 4 bosses, I think? At least 2. I think 3 of the last 4 bosses that we killed with that cheesy strategy. So... I don't know, guys. That's just so silly. Worth it, I guess. I don't know. Alright. 44 cards we had in this deck. Let's see that art fill in. There we go. I forgot what his title is now. It's not Arc Thief anymore, right? It's like Arc Lord, or I don't know, whatever his title is. Reform. Look at all these, like, what are these freaking, like, rocket boosters on Dalaran here? That's pretty sick.
Part of our evil plan is complete.
The first part? Is the second part the heroic part, then? Successful heist, nice. And we get a golden pack, right? An evil reward. Dalaran is ours. Who's gonna stop you? Oh, it's all gold now, too. Let's take a look. So I thought that, this crown meant on any particular wing, you know, who did you beat it with, but it's not the case, right? Because I beat the first wing with the mage, but all of them, I think, have the mage having a crown. So I'm not sure what that's about. Is it that I unlocked everything? No, I didn't. I'm not sure why the mage has a crown and everyone else doesn't. But, anyways, that's it for that. Look at that. Look at all that super sweet art. But that's it for all the wings. This is Wing 5 completed now. So we've completed everything in normal mode. And I'll see if I have time to try out Heroic. I feel like Heroic is going to take a lot of tries, especially if it is, like, all of them are Heroic, and you have to get through 8 bosses. Like, that's a little bit of a hard task. Like, before, if it was just, like, one boss at a time, it's like, hey, I can just, like, you know, sit down, knock out a couple attempts, doesn't work, delete the videos or whatever, and, you know, come back. You know, it's not a huge investment, whereas, like, I try to do a Heroic, what is this called? Heist or whatever, and it's like, all of these take, like, at least an hour, so I'm imagining a Heroic version is probably going to take a lot more, or potentially a lot more, because they're harder. Probably not going to have a lot of runs that go towards, like, you know, 6, 7, 8. But, yeah, I don't know, let's take a look. Because it's like, trying to beat, you know, 8 Heroic bosses in a row, like, that's a pretty tough feat when, like, if there's no save points or whatever. So hopefully there's some sort of checkpoint. But I don't know, I'm sure, I mean, I know people have already beaten them. They've been out, or at least Wing 1 has definitely been out for 4 weeks now. Right, so I know people have beaten them. I haven't looked into it, but we'll see what's up. So, anyways, that's it for normal mode. Let's go back. That's it for normal mode, the Dalaran Heist. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.